Hi everybody, it's the Baseball Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion. Your host, and welcome back to the Baseball Hut, and hope you like this video. Hit that subscribe button. So as you know, Sunday the Mets had a day off as they go and play Miami on Monday, a 3-game series. That's what he's saying, sending David Peterson, Kodai Senga, and Clay Holmes back against the Marlins. I guess Sandy Alcantara will pitch on Wednesday. So we'll see how that goes, but let's hopefully they can get their hitting shoes on. They need to use those torpedo bats. You know, those very shaky torpedo bats. But we got an update for you. I did a video earlier this afternoon on the whole situation around Citifield and the proposed park that Steve Cohen wants to put in there in the parking lot. And this is from the Post. They put this out just a few hours ago. Mets owner Steve, and this is from the Post. New York Mets owner Steve Cohen's $8 billion casino project near Citifield gets big boost from lawmaker with bill to build on parkland. A Queens lawmaker is backing legislation that would give billionaire Mets owner Steve Cohen the legal right to move forward with a planned $8 billion casino complex next to Citifield, but there's no guarantee the controversial plan will move forward. State Senator John Liu introduced a bill Sunday proposing to redesignate the parking lots around the Queens baseball stadium from parkland to commercial use, which will allow the application for Cohen's ambitious Metropolitan Park casino proposal to move forward. I would mention that they're going to build a soccer stadium across the street, across Seaver Way. That's going to happen. So there's going to be all kinds of stuff happening around Citifield, but that's already been ready to go. Because the parking lot is legally parkland, they require state legislation that will allow a gaming facility to be built on that parkland in order to proceed with the application to the state gaming. Lou explained at the bill introduction. Cohen, in partnership with Hard Rock International Restaurant Group, has been pushing to build a casino by Citifield since at least 2023 after the state announced it was accepting applications for 3 licenses to build downstate. The billionaire is piggybacking his application on the Flushing Sky Park project, which proposes to build a Manhattan High Line-inspired pedestrian and bike bridge connecting downtown Flushing to Citifield's home in Wills Point, by offering to provide $100 million for that project. Quote, the Sky Park project would be a series of interactive areas that form a bridge and transform a simple crossing into vibrant hubs that serve as flexible public spaces for community gatherings, events, rest, and social interaction. I don't know what that is. This is kind of new to me. Said Lou, whose district covers Flushing, only a portion of the proposed casino site by Citifield on Wills Point. And even if the Sky Park falls apart, Lou characterized it as a tough project from financing to regulatory approvals. Cohen's agreed to stay on the hook for $100 million and then community improvements. But all of that remains contingent on the baseball mogul who paid $765 million to sign Alfred Juan Soto to the Mets last year, winning the casino license from the state. Very interesting. I'm very interested in this because I grew up around the area, so I know what the situation is around the ballpark. So that's why it's very much interest to me. His casino project cannot go forward unless the Citifield lots are converted from parkland to commercial use. Now that the proposal has been inked, it will need to pass the State Assembly and Senate and be signed by Governor Hochul. But a potential roadblock lies with Senator Jessica Ramos, who represents the district where the casino would largely be built. She's opposed the idea from the start. Quote, my position has not changed. I cannot support a casino corona and it am a definitive no on any alienation bill that goes against my neighbor's wishes, she told the Post. It is unclear whether the state Senate will pass over her objections after Ramos has refused to advance the bill in the prior 2 legislative sessions. You know, they give these senators a leeway when it comes to their district. So I don't know. This is going to be tough. but that don't still plan on it through. The Senate typically defers to the local legislator regarding a project important to his or her district. Despite Rama's objections, Liu expressed confidence that local residents would support the project. Quote, I'm close to Jessica and I know her principal position is based on feedback for the constituents, he said. Similarly, my intent to advance any enabling legislation is based on feedback I receive from constituents. Some opposed, but far more in favor. Hard Rock International Chairman Jim Allen said if the Metropolitan Park project comes to fruition, it would create thousands of jobs and unparalleled experiences for the community and guests. Now, the only thing I have a question about is there's not a lot of crime there in that area, okay? And I wonder if they put the casino there, would there be unsavories hanging around? That's the only thing I have a question mark on it. Metropolitan Park project also includes a hotel and music venue. The proposal has garnered support from Queens Borough President Donovan Richards, Assemblywoman Lorinda Hooks, Councilman Francisco Moya, and even the local community boards. Casino bidders must submit their applications to local city boards by June 27th. The State Gaming Commission will award up to 3 casinos licenses by the end of December. This is going to be very interesting. Very interesting. I would mention, if you don't know, there is another casino in Queens called, what the hell is it? Resorts World. And it's at Aqueduct. At the old Aqueduct racetrack. And that's in Jamaica. And I know that the New York State doesn't really want to have 2 casinos in Queens. So there's a lot of sort of obstacles here. But Steve Cohen, he hasn't stopped. He's still going. We'll see how far it goes. But it would be nice to see them put a park there and, really build up the area, make it more of a sort of a hangout spot before you go into the ballpark. There's really nothing to do there, to be honest with you. You just get there, you go to the park, and that's it. And sometimes that's not great because if you have no businesses around there, the business doesn't do well. There's nothing that, what's there, what used to be there was just junkyards and auto places. That's it. And to be honest with you, they could use a little boost there. To be honest with you, they really bring a lot of business there. And that's how he looks at it. But you let me know what you think about this video. I'll keep you updated on this. It's important to me. If you're a Met fan, it should be important to you. So, how the ballpark looks around, how the area looks around the ballpark is important. You need that sort of ambiance. And of course, I want to thank you for coming by. Please subscribe to the Baseball Hut. And I'll see you later.